Need for Speed fans, equals and finish the time before run. Oh, oops, I should have done that one. Regera that I unlocked in last episode 15. Fully done up now. Taking it for a time trial from Freebies to see how it performs up here. Absolutely loving it. Looks like it's got so much grunt, it's absolutely ridiculous. Having a handbrake into that last corner. Little brake around that one, it handles very smooth. Huge fan of this particular vehicle, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Thought I owed it to everyone who watched my last series to show them the actual car I've unlocked here at the end of the game, okay? So, one of my favourite cars that I've come across for sure. It has 1500 horsepower. Can't even remember what the top speed is, but it just casually almost gets up around 400, I think. So it's an absolute Ravager of a car. I'm calling it the Ravager. It's probably easily becoming my favourite car the more I'm driving it. Now the more events and things that I do in this particular car, the better it actually gets too. So really looking forward to actually tuning it completely and getting it working to perfection. So just get out of the way there, truck. Had a little slide off into the rock on the side of the road there. Seems to grip fairly nicely the way I've got it tuned at the moment, as you can see. Just having to handbrake a little bit more than I thought I would, but it definitely mops through the road, okay, very nicely. Like, as you can see there, really powerful car. I think I need to slow down a little bit more in it. It just has so much horsepower, it's ridiculous around the side turns there, so start slowing down a little bit earlier for this one. Give it a little bit of a drift, there we go, so we'll actually drift. Looks like we're doing pretty nicely on the timer. Gonna hit the nitro a little bit to make sure, so giving it a good little upgrade on the speed card, so it has a nice zap of the nitro there. Just letting that regenerate at the moment. I was not scared to go a little bit off-road. I am trying to get my turns and cornering down with it. It's a little bit fast into the corners, that's my only worry, which I'm absolutely loving as a Need for Speed fan, so really welcoming the challenge of a car with this much horsepower to navigate around these turns with. As you can see there, the blue nitrous just looks awesome coming through the tunnel there. A few fences there, just cleaning them up on the way through. So as you can see, this car really does perform quite well. Definitely has some power. Handbraked a little bit early going into that corner. I was a little bit concerned, but anyway, just a bit of a handbrakey there, not much of one. Just powering through these turns. Feels unbelievable how fast it's going. It's hard with the traffic. Even the parked cars can cause quite a problem at these top speeds. So between the McLaren and this, I'm probably, it's a really hard decision which car I like the best out of those two particular models. There's quite a few other cars that I could throw into the mix, but I've just got a trophy there called Hyperspeed for that last section, so just gunning it through the city here. We've made it in time with 17 seconds to go on the time trial there, so looks like it's very good. It's clocked in a new record. Didn't beat the Firestarter unfortunately, but I still am coming to adjust to the absolute power and ferocity of this particular vehicle, so stay tuned. I will be doing it up more. As you can see here, I do get little bits and pieces to help me upgrade my things. I'll be trading those in for parts if they're not better than what I've got. As you can see, I just got a huge amount of RP coming out of that race there, so ranking that bar up. Now I'm back into free mode here, so let's have a little look at what we can do in the Regera around the map here. So let's just go over here to all. Okay, so I would be in the city somewhere. It's going to be hard to find my current position. There I am over there. Okay, so let's say we go and start up a little escape, or maybe a speed camera. Let's go hit a speed camera at full pace and see what we can clock this speed up to. That sounds a little more fun. Okay, so just Altair out here in free roam at the moment. Debating over what car to buy next still. After just buying this one, I think it was discounted because I got it on... I could only get it by beating the whole campaign, and it just seems so overpowered it's not even funny. So the only problem is really the other cars, so just taking a huge hit on the way through that speed trap there. Let's do a little U-turn back at that speed camera and see what top speed we can get just by gassing the whole nitro straight at it, okay? So up that little section there, we've pulled out quite a huge score. Okay, so this side potentially looks even better, only you've got to go into oncoming traffic. So let's go ahead and have a look at this particular speed trap over here. Just busting a few oncoming cars out of the way. I hope they don't get in the way at top speed here. Yep, I thought they might. It's going to get messy. Trying to go straight at this particular one. Let's see if we can persevere here and hit it again. Okay, so doing a massive slide around there. Okay, so we pulled out a 3-star on that. We'll go past it one more time. Really enjoying just juicing up this straight here. I think it's over this side of the road. There we go. That one was a bit slower, so it looks like I've hit 343 through there. So that's pretty epic. I'm gonna go over here to this speed trap. It looks like it's got a little bit more of a run up and see how fast I can get it through this next section. Let's have a look here. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Bit of paint on the way through there, so I'm hoping it's a straight up here, but it's not really. Going into the bridge, I see it over the other side of the road there, so looks like I've got it up to around about 350 going over. I see that I've got to go this way. I'm going to get as long of a run up as I can at this one. Okay. Just blasting at a top speed. Straight at that speed trap there. We've hit a car and still got 340 Ks. So just taking out a particular leader there. On that one as well. Surprisingly. So it looks like the Regera is pretty limited how many people actually have the Regera. And it looks like it's fairly awesome to me from what I've gathered. I see another speed trap over here, is it? No. Let's go to actual activities and see where the nearest speed trap is. There's one just over here that it doesn't appear I've got a tick on. Okay, so just going to hit some speed traps in this video for a little while. I'm just blazing it at that speed trap there. We pulled out a 392 km/h through that one, so that was just blazing. Okay, pulled out quite a bit of RP for that. Loving that. Okay, I see another speed trap just around the corner there. So these are actual speed cameras laying around the road that we're trying to go as fast as we can through. Okay, so just leaning up the ride here and engaging the nitro to the max, so really quite an enjoyable car. Okay, we pulled out a 359 through there, so not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Okay, so it looks like 300 plus kilometers an hour is how this car gets around, so no wonder I was struggling to hold it through a couple of the corners earlier on, that's for sure. Okay, so it looks like I've got quite a few ticks down here on these speed cameras in the city now. I might hustle my way on over to that one there. Just pop a Yui. You can see the car's quite dented up after that little escapade, we'll call it, through the city. Smashing the speed traps. The car seems to absolutely own and dominate the road. We've come to a speed run here. Well, more like a speeded head-on collision. Guess I'm just gonna bail on that one. Just gonna jet over to this last speed camera. In the city here. At least that we've found so far. Try not to clean up too many cars on the way around at top speed. Because they're starting to lose the back end of my car there. Look at that, that's excellent. Well, we better go in here. This gas station we just found, they're always good to find. You can quickly travel to them on your map at any time. In case anyone was wondering, all my other Need for Speed players and gamers. Okay, so just heading on over here. And trying to get into this speed trap. So you've got a pretty good speed through that particular section there. Quite happy with that in the Regera. Okay, it looks like we're definitely taking out a few of these speed limits around the city here in the Regera. So you're more than welcome to come on over and add us up if you want to try and take out some of my speed traps here, and then see if I can challenge you again on them and so on. And please do leave a comment or drop a subscribe there so you can see all of my other videos as I upload them. So just gonna actually go this speed run this time. Sheer power through that one, that was epic. Okay, so we've landed on our roof. Looks like I've nearly ridden off the car here. Okay, that was unbelievable, that last star there. I don't even know how fast I was going through that particular speed run there, but I've got to admit, I'm becoming a fan of the speed runs as well. So we're just here on the map. It looks like we've taken out a couple of different things. There's a few drifts here that I haven't completed yet as well. I've actually got a speed demon speed run over here. I'm going to go over and check this out. So it looks like the tune-up shop has been restocked as well, so it looks like there's new speed cards becoming available, so we'll see what we get out of all of these speed cameras and stars that I'm getting. Might actually unlock something really epic if I can collect all of them. Just making my way on through this next speed run here, so the target's only 145. Even a few collisions won't slow me down from the average speed there, I'd say. Just hitting most of the things on the road as I come down through there. Still maintaining it over the 145, but definitely hit a few walls on the way, so we've taken a star out of that one. I'm not sure if I actually beat that one. I don't think I actually beat that one. I'm going to go back around the corner to it. I'm not sure if I got all the stars out of that one, so let's have a look at that. I can't see it with a tick on it anyway, so did hit a few cars on the way through this one. I reckon I can definitely generate enough speed. Quite a few obstacles in the way, as you can see, so definitely one of the trickiest speed runs. My average is actually under my old average, so unfortunately... Oh, actually, I did beat it. Let's have another go at that one. That one seems pretty fun. Well, car's out of control. You hit one thing, you hit three things. Still held it in at 204 kilometers an hour as a speed through that tricky little obstacle park in the city there. So that's definitely given me a star on that one. So let's continue to milk all of the stars out of this one. Slowly getting better at it. Let's pop back just here. It's now got a target of 282. That's pretty interesting. They're just avoiding those walls this time. I think I've done it. Okay, so that should have nearly cleaned that event up, I'd nearly think. Just pushing the car out of the way there. Okay, let's see if I go back down at it. What we can do to it this time, okay? So really enjoying the power of the Regera. Make sure to like and subscribe so you can see the other cars that I upload as I upload them live and that sort of thing. Just gonna make my way back to this one. It looks like my new best 343 Ks. Oh, it just absolutely hit a truck. I'm being annihilated, so just gonna take that one as it is. It looks like this one here is very tricky to get a 3-star on. So as you can see, I've actually got a 2-star on it now. I'm gonna hit it one more time here and hope for a 3-star. Okay, so here we go. Oh no, not the pole. Okay, so it's only given us a 2-star. Let's have a look where it is again. It's quite a tricky little one, this one, so definitely a good one to practice up on. The amount of traffic, I think, makes it a little trickier. Okay, so it's up this street here. Try and get top speed going up here. Oh. Just absolutely KOing my vehicle out here at the moment. Okay, so I'm just going to back up a little bit. And have a bit of a squirt and see if I can bring that average up there. So not this time. Gonna let my nitro completely regenerate for this one and get a bit more of a run up for it. Okay, so as you can see, the Regera absolutely beast-like. Can take a hit or 200 and still keep fighting too. Loving the velocity of this particular vehicle out here at the moment. Oh my goodness. The traffic is just so insane, it's not even funny. So the Regera for the win, if you can avoid the other cars. Let's actually handbrake through that. Oh. It's a little bit slower than I thought it could have been. I think it's because I fell off at the start. Just doing burnouts at this one here at the moment. I've made a pretty good, no, not quite. So at the moment, through that little tricky intersection in the middle, it's definitely making it quite difficult. So not sure if I've actually still got a tick on this one. So it looks like it needs another go. So 282 kilometers an hour and blazing at it. definitely not clocking up the speed we need at 287 there. So I think I might have to even upgrade the Regera a little bit more to get the 3rd star out of this one. Let's see how it goes this time. Oh no, straight into a couple of cars. So yep, triple flip there, beautiful. Absolutely glorious rampaging through the city here. Okay, so one more shot at it. Here we go. Oh, how is there so much traffic on the road? It's ridiculous. I think I'm going to have to come back at night time or something and do this one at above 282 because there is so much traffic. Gonna need maybe a bigger run up at it. Like from all the way back here, I'm thinking. And hopefully just not get slaughtered on the other cars. $270, still only 2 stars, okay? So it's a new record, but it's not quite going to cut the cheese to get the tick on that one yet. So as I said, I'm going to come back to that one at night time because it's just proving to be a little bit difficult with all of the traffic around. I think it must be around about knockoff time or something in the game with the amount of traffic that's just everywhere, all over the roads here. So just going to take this Regera around to the next time. What do we call these things? Whatever they are. So just blazing around here. I think they got speed runs. Here we go. 242 is this one. Keeping a lookout for traffic at top speed. Man, old TR pulling off a 332 through that bit. So I think I might have almost hit that one first pop. I'm not sure. Looks like I got 2 stars out of it. Okay, so unless that was maybe that one. Looks like you need to do them in order. So potentially that speed was quick enough to get the whole challenge done, I'd say. So I pulled out an activity ruler there for daily challenge, so that's sweet. Oh, no way! Just to ruin my top speed there. I might as well just sit here and cop that. That's ridiculous. And straight out into another one with... Wow, look at these backflips around the road. I've come in a little bit slow on this one, that's for sure. Around about half the required speed on that, so looks like I better get a bit of a run up. I'm going to go back here a little bit more at it, and hopefully not hit a car this time, okay? So use a little bit of nitro, get us up to top speed here. The 333 pretty much falls to the wall out here. Narrowly missing that truck. Straight down the middle, 338, 3-starred it. Awesome, so really racking up those shipment points at the moment, as you can see. Through the city here, there's another speed demon run over here. I think that's the one I've been struggling on a bit. I'm going to hit it anyway. Hang on, I forgot to... There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to blaze straight at it. That's around the corner. Oops. Okay, so let's let that nitro rebuild. What's this? It's a 282. Let's hope we roll over the finish line. We hit that wall so hard. Okay, so it's that tricky little speed run that we've been struggling with for quite a while now, I'd say. This is the other side of it here. So it's going to be a top speed cornering into that side. I think it's a little easier from this side. Let me just test it, since I'm right near this speed demon run here. A huge break into oncoming traffic. There's that big windy bit. Didn't hold it above 331 for long enough, okay, so I think I know how to do this one now, and it's just going to take a perfect run from right back here to clock that 3 stars. So one more attempt at it before I come back later at dark with a more done up car. But let's just see how this goes. Can't even see my number plate there anymore, so just where am I here on the map? Let's see, there I am. I'm aiming to hit that one right there. Nope. I'm not going to cut it at this time of the hour with the amount of traffic that's through that section, so I'm just going to go over here to this next one. Speed demon run here. So, loving the Regera. As you can see, that traffic a real pest through this section. So can't do any better than 2-star that one at this time of day at least. With the current modifications I've got on my Regera. We'll be back for that one. There's another car that can do that at this time of day. I'd love someone to leave it in the comments. So I've got a 178 through here. Very low. There we go, what have we put out? A 285, so 3-starring that one. Excellent. Okay, so down to 15 more stars for the next shipment. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and unlock that. See what we get, and that will be the end of this episode. So take this time to celebrate the Regera with me and enjoy how cool it looks. Just rocketing around at top speed. It's gone to a 282. Really can't hit anything. Quite a windy series of corners. We put out a 316 kilometers an hour and taking that one down there through the city as well. So there's a few more stars. Okay, I'd have to get my drift car out to do those. Looks like we've got a few cool kamikaze speed runs just up here. So 15 stars until we unlock the next shipment, okay? So giving the Regera a good test out here. As you can see, I don't mess around when I test out my cars, so full kamikaze through this section. Uh-oh. Let's hope that doesn't ruin my speed too much. Just getting it back up over 186 there. Did drop my average. Not sure how many stars I got out of that one there. I think it was only 1. Okay, so I could do that again for sure to get another couple. I'm just going to go up and set it up. looks like it actually starts here and this is the other side of it, I'm thinking. Yeah, there we go. So there's two ways to these speed runs. And sometimes one way is better than another way. As you can imagine. Oh! Wow, this is really kamikaze how they have these corners right at the ends every time, eh? So yep, dropping down to 219. Still got a star for that somehow. Oh no, I didn't. Didn't actually count as a star. I see. Alright, so I needed 2 stars this to get another star. Let's have one more run at it since we're right next to it. Let's see how we go in the best of 3 on this kamikaze speed run. Oh no, not the truck. Oh, that's guaranteed to screw up my top speed. Look at it dropping there. Not sure if I can come back from that truck hit. Through there and hit a wall. Okay, so we'll spin out of that. Okay, we found an actual racer on the map here. I'm gonna see if I can challenge that particular racer. Okay, let's see how well
you better be ready for a fight.
Tyler's Regera handles against, what's he got, a Volkswagen Club Sport. Okay, so things are looking a little bit unfair for the wildcard in this particular event. Just gonna bully him out of the way. And burn off ahead, I guess. So here we go with the nitro. Full speed through there. Loving that. Bit of a handbrake through here. I probably should repair the Regera. For the moment. Oh!
Yes, yes, yes!
Okay, we've taken that one down, so that's wildcard number 1 done.
I can't believe this güero's giving wildcard trouble.
Okay, so as you can see, I've just blazed through the whole campaign, and now I'm actually starting to get a couple of little bits and pieces around the map. Now I've got the Regera. I should be able to handle anything. 1500 horsepower. The other nearest car, I think, is like around about 750 horsepower. I see a speed camera down here that I somehow missed before. A couple of stars in there. Keep our lookout for any other rookie drivers or novice drivers we can find around and take down. And free roam here, your man Altier. We've got a speed trap here. I'm gonna have to hit it from this side. Fortunately, there's a few corners into this one, so it's gonna be quite a tricky speed trap to hit, I'd say. Blazing up a drift there. Car right on it too, so looks like I'm gonna have to brake nicely into that next one. Okay, here we go. I think I got it there, sweet. 3-starred that one. Okay, so quite a tricky little one because of the corner. However, still does, it's just come up with a tick now. Okay, there we go. So another speed camera blazed out of the way there. Just having a little look around here now. I've seen another speed trap here. It's a 330 km/h speed trap. It leads to a series of other ones out that way. Okay. It looks to me like we could probably head out that way. It looks pretty smooth run. Keeping my eye out for any other competitive drivers out here too. Whoa. So definitely a lot of power. It's hard to... I mean, it's easy to underestimate the amount of power this car has. I'll just bomb it into corners, so... Not sure, I think I've gone down the bottom of the map here, so... Might as well just travel, I'm thinking, over to a gas station to repair our car. Right near the next series of speed demon pursuits and speed cameras over this side of the town, so just going to go and hit a couple of these. Okay, here we go. Smash that speed camera.
What's best for downtown racing? European sports compact or American muscle?
In terms of sheer power, American muscle. No contest.
See, Jess? That's what I said.
Muscle cars attract too much attention. European compacts blend in better, but can still dish out the acceleration.
Well, Mac, Jess is not wrong.
What's the point of having a car that blends in?
Oh, I don't know. I don't think this car really blends in. Could be wrong. Maybe it's so fast. The blur just blends it in. Oh, that was sick, that speedrun. That felt so good, just blazing through that. I think I got around at least 320 k's an hour through that bit. Looks like that's only 1-starring it. Could 2-star it if I went back, I guess. Yeah, and then we can come back and 3-star it if we're lucky. So let's do a quick lap on this one. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just going to go ahead and blaze it up here. See if we can 2-star it this time. So looks like it progresses. As you can see, the Regera just, even a little off-road there, handling really smoothly. Now I'm starting to adjust to the power of the Regera a little bit more. I'm really starting to like it. Okay, so let's clock that one in at 296 on average through that section there. And actually got a tick for it, so wow, I've actually 3-starred on the second run. So let's go up here to the Black Hills Forest speedrun, which goes from there to there. That was good fun. Just juicing that nitro out nicely now. I forgot to repair my car when I went to the station. And here we are, just blazing it out here with the Regera that we unlocked from the single player campaign. We're completing it earlier on, so if you missed that, be sure to check out the last chapter. Okay, so just blazing it through that section. 333 kilometers an hour that time. The Koenigsegg Regera for the win. I'm really feeling every little bit of that 1500 horsepower out here. Looks like the speed run's right there. Quite a few turns by the looks of things through this section. And rocks. We've got rocks in the middle of the road, be careful. It has a reef. Okay, so that's really lowered down my kilometers an hour on average. It's about 200 now, but we'll see if we can get that back up after that accident. Oh, just jumping through a few obstacles here. Well, I've done a triple flip, to say the least, with a little bit of a dive. And I've made it well and truly above the average for that particular one down through there. So 9 stars remaining until we get our next box. Okay, so that was a very hard one. The next stars are only 137 kilometers we need to do through there. So I'm just going to go ahead and U-turn and go straight back at that one. Okay, so here we go, just blazing it straight at it to see how it goes up here. We'll cross over onto this side of the road. Laser nitro. As you see, my car's a little bit damaged, but it's still doing the kilometers an hour I need. I'm just whipping it down through that bit of the track. Trying to keep it away from the trees. Nitroing out of that. At the end of the speed run there, so we pulled out about 278 kilometers an hour on average through that section this time. Looks like one of my friends isn't going to be very happy with me. I'm not sure which one of my friends actually has the Dragon Head, but I've been taking out quite a few of their records around the track since I got my Regera earlier, so I'd love to see a few comments from that friend and see if they can get a Regera as well and re-challenge me, or what's going on with their progress there and why I'm beating so many of their records today. Okay, so just blazing it up through this bit. And I've got to admit, I even came up a few times on that last one. Like, this is not easy going out here, as you can see there. That's lowered my average kilometers down quite a bit, but that's all good. We already got the tick on that one. Last run through there, as you've seen, so just heading around to this next speed trap. I'm going to try and get a maximum speed through this next trap here, okay, so let's see what we can do. Oh, I missed it. It's over the other side of the road. Okay, so gonna have to U-turn back out that one. Big brakey. Just gonna gas it straight out of here. In the Regera. Let's see how it goes. Not quite fast enough, I don't think. I think I'm gonna U-turn that one. Hit that again, but I'd say I did a pretty good job on it. Let's have a look. Okay, so it actually did 3-star it, I think. That'll do. We don't mind. We're just going to go straight at this one. Okay, so that's 3-star that one. Set a new record. I just blitz that one through there. Okay. So it looks like we've got one more star to get out of this one back here. Okay, so I'm going to have to go out in oncoming traffic from this way, so... Oh, maybe not, maybe not. Actually, there's 2 lanes here and they're intersecting, so... Just going to blaze it straight up here. At that speed camera again. I think it's got a tick on it, actually. I'm just going to go in the garage here and repair my car. It really needs it. There we go. Okay, so let's see. This one's definitely been done. It's got 3 stars on it now. It just took a little while to update, so looks like I might have came across this one when I had a little car earlier on. This next one, fast delivery. Let's go take the Regera fully repaired now over to the speed trap. Just purrs around the track like a cat, I'm thinking. You know? Okay, so there's the speed trap. I was just slightly under that one. Still beating my friend. One of them at least. Okay, so I'd also like to know who has the truck icon out of my friends there. So just blazing it straight back up this road here. Nitro. Got 289 through there, that's gotta be enough to hit 3-star. Taking out my other dinosaur friend as well there. Get the top speed. Okay, so just blazing it through that speed trap there. Having a ball. Okay, so it looks like we've got another speed run and a speed trap around the corner here. Looks like I'm probably better off just to go around the coast. The west coast. Your man Altier here.
It's a drive, man, but Angelina's has
blazing up some speed traps.
Margaritas too.
Oh, we got a speed run. If I can make my top speed climb, a few corners in here. Oh, and trees and rocks. Oop. That's not cool. Okay, so we've actually come off. See if we can milk it back up a little bit here before the finish. A little bit low. Whoa! Okay, so just gonna have to do a little U-bolt up here and hit that one again. I don't think it quite got the tick on it. Nah. Okay, so we're going a long way on the speedway. Okay, not many stars left to get now before I complete this episode and unlock my shipment to let you know how we went and that sort of thing with it all. After the actual story mode campaign finished earlier. So I hope you all really appreciate this upload here. Well, handbrake way too much into that one. Dropping my speed, get back up there speed. So just gonna brake around this one and hit the wall rather than handbrake. It's only a 2-star on that one. Okay, so gonna have to hit that again, if that's the case. So we need one more star. And we can get it if we can 3-star this, okay? So let's see if I can 3-star this. Okay, I've been awarded a base shipment there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on, let me just come out of here. And then hit the speed run if I can. Check this out. There's actually a bake crate over here. Okay, see that? Okay, this will pay up a little bit if we collect this. There it is over there. Okay, so now there's going to be police after me. I better get this collectible chip here. The casino chip. Probably not the best idea with the police on their way, but you know, I'm getting greedy, what can I say? So I'm gonna bolt out of here and hope to hit that next speed trap run that I wanted to hit, the speed demon around the corner here. Okay, so let's just get out of here before I get arrested. That's it, what do you think about that? Okay, so it looks like I've got a time extension there. Plan to actually nitro off these cops and lose them. It's like I've somehow disabled the speed run, unfortunately. It's probably for the best anyway. As you can see, we've taken a pretty big dip down into the hill there. Luckily for us, it managed to take all of the cops down there with us. Okay, they're trying to turn around and come back onto the road now. Here's the cop cars can drive up those big hills somehow. I must have some serious augmented chips in them, I'm thinking. They're just blazing it up here. I think I should have almost lost them, but it appear they're quite persistent. I'm just using the power of the Regera to get another checkpoint there. Wiping that cop clean. Move, B! Get out the way! Yeah, that's how we roll. Up this way. A few walls, we'll hit them. Oh, we're taking out the pursuers, sweet. So if they followed me into the wall, even better. You can't break there into the sand. Those cops aren't messing around either. They've actually gone to take me out and gone up the path that I did a drift on that sand in. Excellent, I've actually lost them now. That's how we escape with bait cases. Usually I just wreck the cops a little bit more, but this time I was running a little low on time too, so got out of there in the Regera, so it looks like it can handle most of the even harder bait crates down the west coast. Okay, so awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Level 18 nitrous. It's no better than what we've got. I'll trade it in. Or actually, I'll send it to the garage for my other race car. It'll appreciate that. Okay, so we still need 1 star. And there's a speed trap right there that only needs 178 kilometers an hour to get it. Okay, so here we go. Just gonna blaze straight at that. It's up a real windy little bit of road here, so I'm gonna have to nitro straight out of the most windy sand pit there. Clocked in 230 up there. Try that from the other angle. Sweet, we just unlocked our next shipment, I think, so I've just collected 50 stars. Let's see what pops up for us. Okay, so that one's hit it at 299. Set the record. Couple of extra stars. Sick. Okay, so let's see what we got out of our shipments for unlocking all 50 stars. Okay, so just sitting here, we'll have a nice little lookout. Okay, my damage Regera there. From the carnage into the shipments here. Okay, let's see how many we got for doing those. So 2 new ones. See if we get anything epic for it. Some cool blue nitro smoke. New horn, bit of cash, so not too bad out of the shipments. Not quite paying up as much as the races, I feel. Your man, Altier, thanks for watching. See you next time.